Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really fun get ready with me using a palette I'm really excited about. I just grabbed it about a week and a half ago. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette, and there was a lot of drama surrounding this palette when it first launched a few months back. But since then, I do believe that it's been resolved, the issue. Though I do think it is a powdery palette, but I'll do a whole review video on it a little later when I have a little bit more experience with it. I promise. But I really do truly like it. I've never had an Anastasia Beverly Hills palette before. I love how I said that whole name. I usually just call it ABH. I don't know why I said the whole name like that. But I've never had one of their palettes before. Everyone really likes the Modern Renaissance, but that kind of pink color scheme, I don't really gravitate towards that. But this color scheme, I was like, ooh, wee girl. It's just so different. Like, it's so, oops. And I like that the mattes are kind of where the color comes from instead of the shimmers. But again, I'll give you a whole review when I get a little bit more familiar with it. Just a couple of things I want to mention. So the big thing that I'm using today is clearly the palette. But I also picked up the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced in one of the shades that they kind of recently expanded on. This is the shade Hazelnut. And I'm using this newly as well. I like it so far. It's kind of how it looks so far. And I also picked up a proper beauty blender, like a beauty blender brand beauty blender. Okay, like I got the black one. It was the last black one, so I figured it was a sign. So that's what I'm going to be using today, a couple of things. And oh, I also got this Kat Von D Lock-It setting spray. I was going to get the Urban Decay that I'm usually familiar with, but this one was a little bit cheaper, and I like the scent. But anyway, I'm going to stop talking, and I'm going to do a voiceover because it's kind of long. I can feel it, so here you go. Alright guys, hey. So I got my face all washed, my eyes are primed, I am feeling too legit in these earrings apparently. And I'm going to grab my Subculture palette and we're going to get right into it. And I'm really excited to be using this today, guys. The colors in here are just so up my alley. Okay, but seriously, these colors are just so, yes, like I could not wait to dig into these. So here's an overview of the palette and we're going to jump right in. I'm going to take that shade New Wave. It's a rich canary yellow with really warm undertones, and I'm throwing that into my crease, and I'm really going to build up that color because I want it to peek through the whole look as we build it. That was when I knew the look was really going to come together. So now I'm taking that shade Fudge. It's a really rich, warm brown with red undertones. It's kind of a staple in a lot of her palettes, actually. I'm just taking that into my crease for some definition and blending it out, as you see. I haven't seen myself look this focused in a long time. I was really just trying to make a decision about which blue I wanted to throw in my outer V, and I ended up going with the shade Untamed because it has a little bit more of a green feel to it, and I wanted to wear a green lip with this look.
This ain't the same. They say love heals all. It makes it all alright. In time. My heart still feels the breaking, but you make my world so bright.
I'm just going to wet my brush with some of this Kat Von D spray, and I'm going to pick up that shade Adorn, which is a really good 50-50 between a bronze and gold, and I'm going to build up that intensity.
If we are meant to be, it's terrifying, it's terrifying. And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying, without trying? And how will we...
We're going to hit pause on the eyes for now and take the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. I'm in the shade Hazelnut, and I'm going to take it on my real beauty blender. I'm grabbing 2 pumps for the lower half of my face and about 1 for the forehead. Okay guys, how long have I been saying, like, I can't justify spending 20 bucks on a sponge? This is the best damn $10 I ever spent in my whole life. The way this blends out my foundation is just so easy and seamless, and just, it's very versatile. This tool, I need 1,000 of them now. What took me so long? Let's appreciate the color match here. The camera makes it look a little bit warmer than my actual skin, but it's a really perfect match, and the coverage is just on point. It's described as a medium to full foundation, but I can give you a review on this if you want to. I'm feeling reviewy lately. Let me know if you want that.
Like you, someone like you. I want you to know me, cause I know then you'll see. We can be true, we can be true. I want you to see what...
I'm gonna grab my ABH Cream Contour Kit. I'm gonna use that shade Coral to color correct under my eyes with a flat foundation brush by Sigma. I'm really almost hitting pan on this, guys, but luckily they sell them individually, which I'm so thankful for.
And how will we ever know if the love will ever grow without trying?
I'm just blending that in with my Real Technique sponge. My first sponge, never gonna forget about her, gonna keep buying her. She's a real one. Okay, seriously, 1 second for my hair. It's so bouncy right here. I didn't even notice that until right now, guys, like doing this voiceover. I just washed it before this. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Oh, let's get a stretch in here too. Okay, I'm just grabbing that cream contour kit, and the two darkest shades I'm using to contour my face.
We've both been there before. When love shuts the door, it's a losing game. It's a losing game.
Okay, caught a little wave there. Moving on, I'm just taking my concealer. First, I'm taking this one by NARS. I believe I'm also in the shade Hazelnut in this. And I'm gonna take a little bit of the Maybelline Age Rewind, I think. I can't remember the shade, but I'll put it in the bottom bar. And just taking that on the inner corners to lighten up that area a little bit more.
You feel so right. You feel so right.
I'm just re-wetting the Beauty Blender with that Kat Von D spray. Honestly, guys, this stuff smells like cucumbers and I really like it. But the mist is a little bit finer than I'm used to. Anyway, that Beauty Blender, guys, I don't know why it took me so long to get on this wagon. It just blends everything out so smoothly and perfectly, and it's just so easy to use.
Without trying. And how will we ever see if we're meant to be? It's time. It's time.
So I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is in the medium deep. And I take a light layer and get my fine lines definitely set. Then I go in and bake. Guys, it thundered so loud just then. It was storming so bad this morning. Okay, we're gonna let this sit. And I'm going to do these brows off camera because they take a really long time. You'd be very surprised. Okay, we're back. And I'm going to take this liquid illuminator. It's kind of a pale gold. And at first I started putting it on my cheekbones. But it's so pale and soft that I decided to put it under my whole under eye. And pretty much on my whole face. And I think I was feeling it. I'm just going to add the final touches to my brows, make them just as crisp as they want to be, okay? Like...
Something so real, something so real. I want you to see that this is a love that we both feel, that we both feel.
I'm using this NYX brow gel, and I just kind of comb them to the front before I comb them back into place. And I'm just mimicking what we have going on the top on my bottom lash line. I'm gonna speed on through that. Yes, it's a look in the making. I was thinking about the lipstick and I was getting so excited, you didn't even know. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender here and just make sure everything is blended together very nicely and seamlessly. Let's zip on through the lashes here. I really do pile on the product just because my lashes are so tiny and short, but they thick or whatever. Okay, they thick.
We've both been there before. When a love shuts the door, it's a losing game. It's a losing game. But this time it's more than another love war.
I'm going back into the palette, taking that shade Electric. It's this really intense lime green. I'm putting that in my inner corner before I start lining my eyes with this green eyeliner, which I'm also going to use as a lip liner.
But you make my world so bright. You feel so right. You feel so right. And how will we ever feel that while it that is real? There's no denying. There's no denying.
I'm taking this liquid lipstick by Sephora. I really like their formula. It's very smooth and it doesn't dry my lips out, though it does dry very matte, but it's very comfortable to wear. So I'm just going to take that and fill her in. So after a light swim in your setting spray, that's the finished look. Guys, I'm really happy with how it turned out. That green in the inner corner really kind of set this whole thing off. Like, is it just me? Are you feeling that? And the green lip, like, girl, wait. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really vibing with myself. Like, this posing, though. Okay, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. I love you. I mean it. Bye.